Hello there, my name is Zale Tapikman and welcome to Napoleon Hill's Law of Success. Whilst Napoleon Hill's largest book, it is not nearly as famous as Think and Grow Rich. The connection between Think and Grow Rich and the Law of Success is intimate, important, and relevant. Think and Grow Rich is a summary taken from the Law of Success, and since the former was published 10 years later, you can see that many of Hill's original ideas matured to reflect his experience, growth, and change in priorities in the intervening years. In any case, this course teaches the law of success, and whenever Think and Grow Rich expands on a topic, I've added the material from there. There's another book called How to Raise Your Salary, published in 1953, that expands the content even more. And I've used that material. How to Raise Your Salary is still under copyright, so it's not quoted directly. Napoleon Hill first published the Law of Success in 1927. It was Hill's magnus opus, and at one point in the 1920s, Hill was making $2,500 in royalties a month from it. Unfortunately, the Depression came and the royalties dried up. Hill used the content of the Law of Success for his Mental Dynamite course series until the 1940s. The last few years have seen a tremendous growth in Napoleon Hill and this book in particular. There are several versions published and numerous ebooks available for free or able to be purchased on the internet. I have decided the original excitement of the Law of Success could be recreated if the course was taught the way Napoleon Hill would teach it today. In the 1920s, each lesson would be mailed to the subscriber once a week or every couple of weeks. The subscriber would read the content and write back to Hill with questions. He would respond and publish their questions with his answers. People would gather together to speak and talk about the content in the course. In practice, people would create a mastermind to apply the content of the Law of Success. My goal is to ensure each student learns the lessons that Napoleon Hill wanted the student to learn. While the course is not a reading of the book, the vast majority of the lecture content comes from the Law of Success. However, there are parts of the book skipped since A, they don't add to your learning through this modality, or B, they are just really boring and not relevant. I would assume that many students will at some time get a copy for their shelves. There are a number of links in the resources sections for places to get copies, and at that time you can read the parts that I have skipped or dropped. Zale Tapikman's teaching of Napoleon Hill's Law of Success is a full course. There are quizzes on the content, there are assignments, and different resources that become available after each lesson. Through the community features of the online training system, you can speak and connect up with members of the course. The purpose is to help you, the student, get as much out of the course as possible and encourage the opportunity to form a mastermind with members of the course whom you connect up with. I cannot encourage you strongly enough to make use of every bit of the content and the resources that are available to you. You've paid for the content, make use of it. It's been put there for your success. As well, since it's not a reading of the book, the grammar has been changed to third person whenever the text refers to Napoleon Hill in first person. I'll use Hill whenever the text says I. As well, I've kept most of Hill's examples, but I've added some modern examples so that people with limited knowledge of the early 1900s America can relate to it as well. And I don't have to then explain, over and over again who and what the people are. Enjoy yourself and congratulations on this step to your success.